Hi, my name is Keith, and I'm known as a Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to be telling you all about different placements of different crystals and how it matters and why it matters. Now, today I'm just switching up my just set of crystals in different directions and different patterns. I had a vision where I saw myself wearing some Egyptian looking jewelry, so I'm basically following the vision and it's coming out to be pretty cool. So you might not see me with this on the next video. It just kind of went perfectly together, just the way they're spaced out. But now to the video topic. I'm going to be talking to you all about where different crystals matter in different places. So if someone says, okay, I have a bracelet of black tourmaline. Yes, you have a bracelet of black tourmaline. Now, believe it or not, black tourmaline will function as black tourmaline. But the thing is, when you switch your black tourmaline to the right side, it's doing something completely different. Your left is your receiving side, it's your yin. Your right, and this is my right, and this is my left, your right is your projecting side, and it's your yang. It's all about, just think about it like this. Your heart is on your left side. When you put a wedding ring on someone's ring finger, that ring goes straight to the heart. Usually it's a diamond because diamonds actually keep people faithful. Yeah, this is actually something that a lot of people don't know. So you would gift someone, or you would use a wedding ring of a diamond because it promotes fidelity within the person. Diamonds never need to be cleansed. Diamonds never need to be charged. So a diamond on the ring finger basically helps align the person's chakras. It basically helps the person calm down. If that person that you're marrying has a little bit of a problem and they're too sexual as a person, and it might lead to problems down the relationship, then diamond actually satisfies the insatiability factor because it aligns all the chakras. That's something cool that a lot of people don't know. So when people are wearing the wedding ring, that diamond is actually calming the person down. That from several different things. It's helping them feel satiated and basically helps the person feel good with what they have. Diamond also attracts wealth, yes, but its main properties are with fidelity, and its main properties is with calming a person down. Now you wear that on the right side, on the ring finger, because that, like I said, the vein goes straight to the heart. If you were to wear a diamond on this finger, it's doing something just completely different. It might as well just be a different stone at that point. It's still aligning it's still aligning you. It's still helping your energies be aligned, so you're fixated, but it's doing more releasing. So instead of for the person who's wearing the diamond on that finger getting the energies out of the diamond, because think about it like this: if I'm wearing the green side, I'm getting the energy out of the green crystals. On the blue side, it's projecting into your environment. It's being released. So when people are like, oh, when you wear a money crystal on the right side, are you just releasing the money and you pushing money away? No, if I were to wear these green crystals on the right side, any issues that you're having with abundance, any issues that you're having with any kind of prosperity, or just remember, the heart chakra is exchanging energy, so it's giving and receiving. So when you put it on the right side, any blockages you're just releasing, and you're actually projecting it into your environment, which also attracts it. So you can wear a crystal on either side. I have people ask me, what side do I wear my crystal on? I say, whatever side your body tells you, because if you put both your hands out in front of the crystal like this, like a dog wanting a treat. So basically go like this. Just put your hands in front of you. I know this is kind of strange. Put your hands in front of you and just kind of, this is a divination method. Just put for example, if I have a crystal in front of me, pay attention to both your hands and pay attention to which hand wants to grab it more. Whatever side wants to grab it more is a side that craves the energy more, and you will be dealing with that more. So if you feel like you need the energies of black tourmaline, and this is different for every single crystal. So if you need the energies of black tourmaline, then you're probably going to get the left side because that's your receiving side. It's also the first side that you receive energy on energetically. So I wear my Mexican fire agate on my left side. Because if someone's negative energy does hit me, it's immediately sent to the stone, and it's still projected, but it went to me first, and it can get a little confusing because, like, wait, it can project on the left side too? Yes, but it's projecting a small portion. So basically, the reason you see, I mean, every culture has different things. If you ever see the red string on people's wrists, you'll always see them on people different wrists. You'll never just see them on one wrist, not just the left, not just the right. It's because both the left can receive and project. So it's a little confusing, but the left is prominent in receiving, and this goes for everyone. There's no exceptions. Like, oh, what if I'm left-handed, or what if I'm right-handed? And like, everyone, we have the same heart on the same. All of our hearts, if we are human, are on the left side. So this is all going to be our receiving side because our heart is on the side. It's anatomical. So basically. Your right side is all about projecting. It's the yang. It's what you want to put into your environment. Why do I wear blue crystals onto my side? Because one, it helps me get rid of any blockages regarding communication. If you've seen me a few years ago, I was not the speaker I am now. Like, I was never able to sing until I started wearing blue crystals. Like, even the video I had, the songs you sing out loud manifest, I was never able to sing at all. I sounded like a rat in the shower, I didn't sound like a good singer at all. But now I'm a really, really good singer. Like, out of nowhere, after wearing the blue chakra crystals, which blue chakra crystals do help you sing. For the people who like to sing, try wearing blue chakra crystals on either your left or right side. Now, like I said, your body will tell you where to put it. Your body will be like, I think I would like this on this side. Or your body will tell you. Don't go by any one thing you see online. Your body is your body. No one's going to be able to tell you what you need at that moment except for you or your body because, like I said, it's your body. Don't go reading just any information. Oh, you have to wear this on the left side. You have to wear this on the right side. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if you decide to switch crystals on the wrist, so basically this is peridot, and I'm going to switch it to this wrist, you have to deep cleanse it and you have to deep cleanse it and reprogram it because if you switch what you were receiving from the stone to the right side too fast, most of the time, you guys are going to get super moody. You're going to get super moody, and you don't know why. It's because the energies you were just receiving, now you immediately went to any blockages that you had that you were receiving. You were receiving the energy of the stone. I was receiving the energy of the peridot. I was receiving its manifestation and heart center energies. Like, you were just directly receiving most of that. You were projecting a small amount, but you were mainly receiving because it's on the left side. Now you switch it to your right side, you're going to notice a giant mood switch. You might get very agitated. You might get very annoyed. You might get very frustrated. And a lot of people vent. Like, the first few days they put their crystals on the right side after being on the left side, they turn into complete not fun people to be around. They're like, why am I yelling, screaming at everyone? Like, everyone's calling me the B word. I'm like, it's because you shouldn't have switched it to the right side too fast. So any black crystal, any dark stone, you switch to the right side very quickly. Now you're projecting the energies. If you had something that you were receiving, the energy of the stone, but it wasn't fully being projected, now you're going to fully project it. Don't be around anyone. If you've been, let's say you've been wearing your black crystals on the left side and you switch them to the right, don't be around anyone. You'll be like, in traffic, or just, I remember the first time I switched all my black crystals to the right side, I went into a field just to scream. Like, I screamed as loud as I could. I'm like, why do I feel like this? And I just screamed for the whole day in the field. And then after that, I was like, okay, I feel better. And then the blockages that I was facing did not re-enter because it's on the right side now. The right side prevents it from coming back in. So be very careful when you're switching any crystals from the left side to the right side because you're going to see a giant shift and it's not going to be a fun one. Like, if you've ever worked with obsidian, when you wear it on your left, it's going to feel completely different than you wear it on your right because you're receiving the energies of obsidian. You're receiving the emotional nurturing factors. You're receiving the protective energies of it. You're receiving its shadow qualities, basically helping you incorporate that into your own personality to help you confront who you are. But when you switch onto your right side and you do it too fast, you are a dragon breathing fire. For the people who have already done this, this might make a lot of sense to you. Like, you're like, that's why. Yes, this is why. It's because when you switch them too fast, you're gonna go wild and you're gonna be like, what is wrong? Like your heart will be pounding and you're just gonna be yelling and screaming at your family members and just like venting. It's not fun. So don't do that. So your crystals completely function completely different on your left and on your right side. So if you have a black tourmaline bracelet on your left, you can have a black tourmaline bracelet on your right too, or you can switch the one from your left on your right after you do deep cleanse and charge it. But keep in mind, when you have two bracelets, for example, so if I'm wearing peridot on both sides, which I wish I had extra arms because the whole world of crystals would be on my arms, because once you guys see how beneficial these crystals are to wear, they change your whole life. It's very noticeable. It's not subtle. It's very noticeable. But back to my point, black tourmaline, if you put it on your left and your right side, now you're channeling black tourmaline. You're literally channeling black tourmaline because it's on your yin, it's on your yang. So it's fully being received, it's fully being receptive. I'm projected. I have a little rhyme to go with it if it's confusing you guys. Your left is what you need, your right is to project. Your left is what you need, and your right is to protect. So I wish I hope, did I just say that right? Your left is what you receive, your right is to project, your left is what you need, your right is to protect. There we go. If I didn't say that correctly, you might have to rewatch that a few times, but yeah. Now, I'm just talking about two different crystals on two different sides of the body, and they do completely different things. There's a whole list for each crystal. It can really get super confusing, especially because the crystals act like different crystals. I mean, yes, it's gonna act like black tourmaline, but when you wear it for a long time, and you think you're used to its energies, but when you place it somewhere else in your body, you're gonna notice a giant shift, and you'll be like, why didn't I feel that before? Like, where was that? Where was that? So a few other things you guys can do. Now this video, I can't talk about this for too much longer because there's endless combinations. Now, this is where this video is about to get very interesting. And this is crystal knowledge I've been finding myself. This is not available online. I mean, I guess there's some of the information online, but not like the way I'm going to tell you because I live the crystal information. This is literally what I rock. This is, I just made a pun, but this is literally what I live. I wish I really had more places on my body to put these crystals because just this information, to me, it's fascinating, and I'm just, after I learn this and more, and it's helping me to confirm this information, it makes me want to wear so many more crystals. That's one of the reasons I look like a Egyptian warrior. Like, just, I feel the energy of the crystals, and I'm feeling them differently when I put them on different places. Now, a necklace like this, the blue, the sapphire and turquoise, yeah, that's sapphire, it acts completely different when it's a choker. I will feel different energies from it. Yes, I'll feel the energies from it, but I will feel it differently. Now, I've had people, for example, and I'm making belts now too, so when people get belts from me, they're like, why does the obsidian belt feel way different than the obsidian necklace? And this also helped me confirm that. And I said, well, obsidian, when it's on your neck, it's going around the heart chakra, and it's helping to help the heart chakra directly. It's helping your upper chakra. So the obsidian's going near your crown, near your throat, near your third eye. I just did that out of order. I'm just like, but it's very fascinating. I'm normally, same thing with belts, and I already have a tiger eye and onyx, tiger eye and pyrite belt, but why did I add it as a choker? It's because I found out something very interesting. So when you wear pyrite and tiger eye as a belt, the pyrite is working more towards centers of manifestation, especially over the stomach, over the solar plexus chakra, and the pyrite in the lower chakras is acting to ground you. Now, how is it different when it's on the upper chakras? This actually gets very interesting. So when you put pyrite on your throat, it seals. I mean, it's still doing the same thing, just very differently on the lower chakras. It seals your auric field, your energetic field. It closes off any gaps that people can get in, that dark entities can get in, that attachments can get in, and it blocks all energy drainage. It works completely different as a choker. Now the same thing for the tiger eye. Well, tiger eye also opens your intuition. It opens your third eye. It helps you have visions. It helps you see. I'm not gonna say see the future. It depends what your guides want to show you, but it helps you have clairvoyance and see ahead. Remember, it's a tiger's eye. Now, on the lower chakras, it was helping to ground you. On the upper chakras, it's working more towards, because it's near the third eye, it's working more towards helping you develop your intuition. On the lower chakras, it was doing that, but a very small percentage. If you get this trend, or if you get like just what I'm saying. Now, for example, amethyst, since this one's going lower, going almost to my sacral chakra, it's aiding the sacral chakra. Now, this is fascinating to me. I hope it's fascinating to some of you. So anywhere you wear a crystal on your body, if I wear this amethyst necklace closer to the throat chakra, it's now more of the crown chakra. It's more towards the third eye. Yes, it's on my back and towards my neck, but it's not doing the same if it's not a choker. It's doing something completely different. This is just otherworldly. A crystal on your feet is doing something different than a crystal on your ankle. When you put a crystal on your thigh, it's doing something different than when you put a crystal on your belly. Yes, it's doing what the crystal does, but it's, like I said, if you can remember the analogy of receiving and projecting, yes, the crystal is both receiving and projecting, but when you put it on your left side, it's doing more receiving. It's also projecting a small amount, but it's still, its main job is to receive. That's what happens when you place them on different chakras. There's endless combinations to this, and you guys are going to learn stuff that I don't even know yet, because you guys are going to try, if you decide to, you're going to try different crystals on different chakras and watch what happens. You start unlocking cheat codes to life. I mean, this is, okay, I do have to teach about this. Do not put any crystals of the heart chakra and of the heart chakra on the root chakra. Don't put any green crystals by your feet. Don't put any pink crystals by your feet. I would stay away from putting crystals from the heart chakra to the throat chakra to the third eye chakra to the crown chakra to the higher crown chakra. Keep them away from your feet. Try to keep them away from below the sacral chakra. Below the sacral chakra. Oh, this is going to take some rewatching, guys, because it's a very giant amount of information. But for example, if you try to wear a jade anklet, you're going to get completely ungrounded to the point where you won't know what's going on. If you try to wear a rose quartz anklet, it might fully unground you because it's of the heart chakra. The heart chakra is the highest frequency, and that going on your root star chakra, it's going to make you feel just disassociated. It's going to make you feel like you want to fight people or you want to run away from people. It's going to make you feel, it's going to leave you rootless. Now, crystals such as just green aventurine, just keep away blue. And I've had this experience. I remember I put bloodstone as an anklet, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to be the Roman. I'm going to embody the qualities of the Roman. I put the bloodstone on my anklet, and I started not feeling good. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't understand. And it took me months, and I was just like, what is going on? I'm like, anytime I wear the bloodstone as an anklet, I don't feel good, and I get very ungrounded. I get very dizzy. Same thing, I had emeralds, and I put them as an anklet. I put ruby as an anklet, and it was completely fine. I put emerald as an anklet, and I was just like, I couldn't talk because I was so ungrounded. And I'm like, oh, the heart chakra is the highest vibrating chakra. I'm putting crystals of the heart chakra on my feet, which is the root star chakra, which is cutting my grounding cord. Now, it took some healing with different grounding crystals to get past the complete ungroundedness, but I am my own human guinea pig when it comes to learning about crystals, and that's why I have information that can't be found online, because I've done everything with crystals on myself that people haven't even thought of yet. And yes, everything, and I'm still finding new ways to do things with crystals that is not even online or not even being taught about yet. But you guys don't wear a heart. Be careful what you wear as an anklet. If it's brown, black, or red, you can probably wear it as an anklet. That's what I'll keep it at. If it's gray, then maybe. Ask me before you do it, because you'll just completely unground yourself. Crystals you can put a black tourmaline on your crown chakra. It'll protect your crown, but you can't put a crown like selenite by your feet, or you're just going to be ungrounded. Now I hope this video was very unhelpful. Yes, I hope this video was unhelpful, guys. Sorry for giving you the knowledge. Okay, I hope this video was very helpful for you guys. I love making these videos. I'm very happy to make these videos. I'm always learning new things. I'm always trying new things with crystals. I'll get into teaching about elixirs down the line too, because there's a correct way to do elixirs. What's an elixir? Rose quartz water, aquamarine water, clear quartz water. You can do those wrong. You can really, really just spiritually mess yourself up by, like, for example, if you take rose quartz water and you put the rose quartz in the water and you leave the water out for too long, then it can expire and you drink energy that was in the room and it turns into a conduit, and you can actually really, really not do yourself any good spiritually. But that's for another video. I'll teach crystals in another video about elixirs and whatnot. But if you have any questions, ask them in the comment sections. I really hope this video was helpful to you guys. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Ciao!